Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to introduce you to WSG Client, the desktop app. This new tool replaces the DPHX unpack and load tool, which was kind of old looking, really outdated to me. So I decided to make a new tool called WSG Client, which is, better looking, modern looking, and more similar to the wsgi.org website. So you will find similar icons, colors, design, and it integrates I think even better with WSG, and it's easier and better workflow. And I've learned a lot on the usage of DPHX from you guys, from me, and so I decided to build this new tool. We will still continue to call a DPHX file. So the task, the weather, everything that comes in WSG, all of these little icons that download the DPHX file, we are still going to call that a DPHX. I'm not going to change everything. But yeah, so this is the tool, and in this video I'm not going in deep into each section. What I want to only show you is the app and the various sections, and then in separate videos we'll go deeper in each of the section. I'm planning on having one video per section, and the install and everything else. Okay, so let's go. This is the main window. First, it is fully scalable, so you can use the control and mouse button to play and play with the zoom and as you want. And you can always go into settings and reset that. We'll see it later. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna just make sure that I'm at 100%, just so it's cool. The zoom is here, 100%. All right. Okay. So yeah, when you come with this screen, I have a DPHX file currently open. If you don't have, then this would be open. This would be empty, and it would invite you to open the DPHX file. So what you have basically is here on the left side is the main menu, which will always be the same. On the top, you have all the open DPHX way of opening a file, either by selecting it on your computer, specifying a direct task number from WSG there. You have a manual mode into which I'll go later, where you can specify the files separately and then load these files without the DPHX itself. It supports drag and drop to that area of a DPHX file. Of course, you can still click on a DPHX icon link anywhere on WSG, and it will send the file to the tool automatically, to no file manipulation. Remember that's my motto: the less file manipulation you can have with this tool. And then, so this is a little part of how to open the DPHX. I'm going to do, again, a video on all of that later. You have, like I said, the current DPHX here, which will show you the information about the task, the weather, the event. You have the first tab, which is the most important information that you want to be to have access to for setting up in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You have the briefing, where you're going to find all the information about the task. Again, I'm not going to go into details, but everything that is available actually on WSG, when you click on it on a task and you have all the details here, well, you have that also in the tool, in the client tool here on your desktop. Okay. And then you have the IGC upload screen. I don't have any IGC right now, but this is where once you've flown a task, you will see your IGC files here, and you can basically do a bunch of actions on them. You will see it will try to match that to a task on WSG. You'll have the results. You can leave a feedback and upload it to WSG, so it is on the data board and recorded for that task. So a better workflow here, easier than what it used to be in the DPHX2. We're going into details later on that. Then the next screen is the gliders and add-ons screen. This is where you will see all the available gliders, liveries, mods, and other mods that are not gliders, but like external tools that go into your community folder package. Everything that is available is listed here, and you can decide to install them or skip them, and you know, so that's the whole catalog. So you see when there's an update available. We'll go into much more details also on that, gliders and add-ons. I think this is a very good place. Again, you're finished with hunting down where are the gliders, where are the files on FlightSim.to here on other. So everything is centralized here. It's easy to download and install and update all of them. Okay, so that's the gliders and add-ons. The files and cleanup, it's when you unpack DPHX files and you don't use your cleanup, it accumulates the file, the flight plans, and the weather that are unpacked. And sometimes you want to do a cleanup of those files. So this is where they would appear. And for the flight plans, the weather that have been unpacked to the community folder, and the DPHX files that you may have on your computer that you may want to delete at some point. Remember, they are always available on WSG, so you no need to keep all of that stuff on your computer. So you can do a cleanup from that files and cleanup page. The settings, of course, this is where you'll find all the settings that the application is using. First, the FlightSim that are installed and how they are configured. The storage, the tools for the NB21 logger and the ssc-tracker. This is the integration, and they work in concert all together with the DPHX. So this is where you configure them too. XCSOR, if you use XCSOR. If you don't, then don't bother. The behavior of the app itself, and the units that you prefer to use for display the task information. So that's the settings, and you will see also the setup wizard, which comes up usually when you start the application for the first time. You will see that a bit later too on a specific video on installation of the tool. And then you have the help and support. So if you click on that, you have various links to Discord, to the WSG Discord, the invite and channel or feedback channel. And you also have a link now to YouTube, the WSG playlist. I plan on having all the videos there, so it's easy to access. If you want to see a tutorial like this one, you will all have that in the playlist and access from there. And you have 3 buttons that are exactly the same as these 3 on WSG. So it brings you to the homepage of WSG, or to the map page, like I just clicked, or the event page of WSG. So really quick shortcuts to go directly to one of the WSG webpage. Then you have, of course, an exit, quick button to end. And you have also 2 little buttons to close and delete the DPHX file before exiting, if you want to use that to clean up your computer directly. And the diagnostic page, I don't think you're gonna access that really often, but it's there in case you have a problem and you want to communicate with me. This is going to be useful, and you have a button here that says copy all logs, and if you click on that, it copies everything to the clipboard, so you can send them to me either on the Discord channel support or directly to me, so I have a better information of what's actually installed and the logs that are behind your operation, so I can maybe better diagnose what is wrong if there's something wrong. You have a bunch of other buttons that you can use to open where are my temp file, where is my setting file, and stuff like that. Okay, so that's it. That's the core of the introduction is right there. You have all the sections, and then in the next video we'll go into each in details. I'm probably going to start with the settings, or more specifically with the setup wizard, so that you know how to install, how to use the setup wizard, and how to install the tool quickly and efficiently. All right, thank you for watching, and we'll see you real soon with the next video. Thanks, bye-bye.